You don't struggle with consistency. You struggle with balance. Most people inherently believe they lack consistency. They believe they lack the ability to take consistent actions in pursuit of their goals. But the truth is, the problem lies much deeper. It's not all about discipline, like most people say. It's about balance too. Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a vicious cycle of overachieving and excessively working, burning out, crashing, feeling guilty about it, only to start the whole grind all over again? I know that I definitely have. We've been conditioned to believe that grinding 24/7 is the only way that you can succeed in life. We admire the hustle culture, even shine a golden light on it. But here's the harsh truth. It's not sustainable. When you push yourself to work 80-hour weeks, you'll end up burnt out. And then you end up wondering why you're unable to stay consistent. I've experienced this cycle firsthand so many times I can't even count. I used to just think if I tried harder and tried to be more consistent, I would finally break the cycle. But then I discovered that what I truly needed was balance. The issue isn't that we lack consistency. It's that we set ourselves up for failure by setting unrealistic expectations for ourselves, aka we lack balance. Our expectations are unbalanced. We create massive to-do lists, thinking we can complete 50 items in just 24 hours. We create them with the expectation that we can power through them with unending focus, time, and energy. But let's be real, when is that ever true? Our energy, focus, and attention capacity dwindles throughout the day. Life inevitably disrupts our plan. And when it does, we're left staring at all of those unchecked boxes. All of those items we did not complete on our to-do list, overwhelmed by guilt and burnout. Does that sound familiar to you guys? Like I said, it's a vicious cycle. You grind hard for a month, burn out, feel guilty for resting, and try and push yourself harder the next time. You tell yourself you're not doing enough, even though you know deep down you need rest. You can't enjoy any downtime because there's always this nagging voice in the back of your head telling you that you need to be more productive. So then you try to be more productive again, going at it without any changes and expecting different results. So how do we break that cycle? If all of that sounds way too familiar to you, let's figure out how we can actually break this cycle together. Firstly, it starts with balance, not more discipline. And balance begins with setting realistic expectations for ourselves. Here's a tip that's been a game changer for me. Create 2 lists. Simple as that. Create 2 to-do lists. One is your ideal reality checklist, a list of things you'd love to get done in an ideal or perfect world, where your attention doesn't dwindle, where you don't get more tired throughout the day, where people don't interrupt you. And the other checklist is your bare minimum checklist. The essentials that, if you complete, you can go about your day feeling accomplished and guilt-free. By simply completing your bare minimum checklist, you're introducing balance into your life. You can feel proud of yourself without the burden of guilt, even if you didn't check every single item off your ideal list. Anything extra that you check off is just a bonus. Following that strategy, I've learned that being consistent isn't always about pushing yourself to the max. It's about being realistic about what I can achieve week by week, day by day, and doing those small things consistently. I intentionally schedule guilt-free rest, make sure that my to-do lists are manageable, and try to maintain a balanced approach to my work. Now, I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to work on implementing all of these things, but we're trying together. In the end, consistency starts with self-compassion. You have to be understanding and kind to yourself. Give yourself a break sometimes. You're human. You deserve rest, balance, and the space to just be. That is how you'll find true consistency. I hope you guys were able to find the littlest of takeaways from this video, given the lifestyle that you live and the conditions that you face. I just want to remind everybody that modifications of any of this advice is completely okay. You're doing something that you can do, and that is something that you should always, always, always be proud of. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the flippity flop.